Hello, everyone, and welcome to another recruiting class for the National High School Golf Association. My name is Chris Noble, and I'm the manager of the NHSGA. And today we are going to be discussing college golf coach communication, specifically emailing and calling a college golf coach. Obviously, for a lot of you, you're not playing a ton of golf right now, probably a lot of snow on the ground for many of you. But from a recruiting standpoint, this is a very important time of the year, and I'd love to discuss in more detail of best ways how to start emailing, contacting, and even making phone calls to college coaches to really set yourself up for success when it comes to the spring and the summer months of next year. So without further ado, would love to go ahead and give everyone a better idea in terms of what we are going to be discussing here. So the outline for the class, really everyone, we are going to be talking about when's the best time to start emailing college coaches. Is it now? Is it in the summer? Really in terms of introduction email templates as well, what you should be saying, how many paragraphs, how long does it have to be, what type of information, what to send following up after an email. For many of you, you've probably already started emailing coaches and maybe haven't gotten the best response that you've been looking for. So what can you do after that? Should you call college coaches? What does that look like? It really questions to ask coaches when you are on a phone call, and also anticipating what questions they might ask you as well. And also next steps, really tools available that we have here at the National High School Golf Association that's going to help you in your search for a college golf program be successful in the process. So for many of you, you probably already are familiar with the NHSGA, but for those of you who aren't, we are dedicated to the growth and recognition of high school golf. We really feel that through our website, through what we're doing, we're finally able to unite high school golfers, coaches, parents, everybody involved with high school golf throughout the country, showcasing state tournaments, regional events, obviously different webinar ideas, topics. In 2019, we're going to be hosting a National Invitational for high school golf as well. So really providing a lot of that resource, that knowledge, that know-how to high school golfers and their families, not only along the junior golf process, but also when it comes to college golf as well. A little on my background, I actually worked for a company called NCSA, Next College Student Athlete, prior to my arrival here. In my time there, I actually worked with over 2,000 families, getting them in touch with the right golf coaches, programs, understanding the process. I was able to place over 800 varsity golfers at college programs. In terms of my junior days, four-time Michigan High School Athletic Association All-State team. I played 4 years of varsity golf at an NAI school across the street from Notre Dame, Holy Cross College in South Bend. Actually made it to the national championship my freshman year as well. Very exciting. So without further ado, again, let's go ahead and discuss when's the best time to start emailing a college coach. And the one item I want you all to remember is there's never any restrictions on when you can start reaching out and contacting a college coach. Okay. There are a few restrictions in terms of when they can be proactively contacting you, however. So let's go over a few of those dates. Coaches at the NCAA Division I level, they can start contacting you or responding to emails that you send after September 1st of your junior year. Okay, prior to that date, they cannot initiate conversation with you, and they really can't engage with a lot of information that you are sending them. NCAA Division II, those coaches cannot actively contact you until June 15th, the summer between your sophomore and your junior year. If you are contacting an NCAA Division III or NAI program, National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics, or even a junior college for that matter, anytime. There are no restrictions in terms of when coaches can be contacting you. The two best seasons of the year to be contacting college golf coaches, whether that be through email or through phone calls, it's really the winter and the summer months. Specifically, coaches are out of season. They have more time to devote to recruiting. So you really want to take advantage of this lull that they have in their schedule to make that best impression on them, starting to build that relationship. And really that way you're going to set yourself up for success come the summer months when you have more tournaments going on. Best times of day where you can email coaches, 4 to 8 p.m. Generally, they're winding their day down. They're kind of going through their emails. Try to avoid Mondays. Typically, it's just coaches are coming off the weekend. They have a lot to really tend to, if you will, with other emails. Subject line for an introduction email seems really simple, right? However, especially in my career, I've seen a ton of really bad examples of subject lines when it comes to intro emails. And you have to remember, this is the first thing that a coach is going to see when you send them an email. So keep it short, keep it sweet, and really to the point. So I have a generic one here, and then I have a specific one in terms of myself. Really, you want your name, first and last, okay? Your graduation year, the state that you're from. If you have a video of your swing, make sure you mention that. Your tournament scoring average, okay, your GPA, and your test scores. So really, when you put that into context of myself, that's going to look like Chris Noble, 2019 grad from Michigan. I have a video what my 74 tournament average, 3.89 GPA, 24 ACT. You can throw in there junior golf scoreboard rank or your rank even on the NHSGA on our site. You don't have to, but really by having that key information, they have what they need right away. They can see who you are, where you're from, the type of golfer that you are, and the type of student that you are. Moving into the actual email itself, 3 paragraphs, guys. Do not make it any longer than that. Doesn't have to be. First paragraph, okay? 4 to 6 sentences. It's an opportunity for you to introduce yourself. So touch on your past tournaments, your scoring average. Again, junior golf scoreboard rank. You're ranked on the NHSGA, GPA test scores. You don't have to go into a ton of detail, kind of think about it. You want to introduce yourself on a high-level overview. But again, by really providing some of those key stats, that key information, that's going to give a coach a much better look at you in your overall background as well. Touch on what you're looking for in a college. Specifically say, Coach, I'm looking to pursue a business degree. I'm also looking for a little bit of a smaller size college to have more personal attention with my teachers. And I really want to be part of a competitive golf team that's going to compete for a national championship. A sentence or two. But again, that gives a coach an idea that you're already thinking, you know what you're looking for in a school. Second paragraph. This is what's going to change the most from school to school. Okay, so always make this specific to the school that you're reaching out to. So answering the question of why you want to go to that school and why you would be a great fit for that golf program. So again, could be the major, it could be the location, it could be the size that you have possibly visited the campus in the past. You love what you saw. And also why you'd be a great fit for their golf team, and saying something to the effect of, Coach, I truly believe with really my tournament background and with where my game is at currently and where it's going to continue to progress, that I can be a contributing factor of helping you guys get back to winning the regional tournament. Winning the national championship. So it really shows that you've done some homework, you've done some research, and you know how you can help them get better, okay? And really, again, I can't stress this enough. If there's a piece of your email that's going to change from school to school, it's the second paragraph, okay? Make it unique, make it detailed to that program. Third paragraph, you're kind of wrapping it up, you're thanking them for their time, but open the dialogue. Ask a few questions. Say, Coach, what are your recruiting needs for the 2020 grad year? Really, it's specific to your timing. When are you looking to have things firmed up for that recruiting class? Would there be an opportunity for myself and my family to come over for a visit this coming summer? Avoid leaving the email open-ended. You want to ask a question so you're giving that coach a reason to reply to you, and encourage them to view either your golf resume that you're attaching, or if you guys are on an electronic profile, somewhat similar to an NCSA or Junior Golf Hub, anything of that sort. Again, make sure you you attach the link as well so they can view your profile. And really finish your signature with contact information so they can get in touch with you. Okay. So following up after that email, if you don't hear back from them within 2 weeks, that's your cue that you need to give them a phone call. Okay. And really the biggest thing is, remember, these coaches are receiving hundreds of emails a day. A lot of times they receive less than 10 phone calls a week. So it's an easy way for you to really stand out from the pack and show them you are being proactive and persistent in the process. Okay. So do your research on the school, on the program, have a list of questions that you want to be answered by the coach, especially if they pick up. It could be the size of the team, graduation years, their schedule, indoor facilities, but don't just go into the call thinking that you guys are just going to have an easy conversation. Have a goal, have a plan, and the more prepared that you could come, the more impressive that's going to be to the coach, and the more interested they're going to feel that you are in their program. So a few questions really to ask a lot of these coaches when you're having calls with them. These aren't the only ones, but these are just some examples. Coach, what are you looking for in regards to a golf and an academic resume, right, when it comes to your golf team? In simpler terms, what do they look for tournament scoring average-wise, junior golf scoreboard, even GPA and test scores? When do they finalize their recruiting class for the graduation year? Are there any tournaments or events that they look at a little bit more closely than others, specifically in the summer months? How does the coach want you to keep in contact with them? Is it email? Is it phone call? Is it in person? But understanding that and really keeping them updated on your tournament schedule throughout these coming months. And the easiest way to get a hold of them. What's the best days? What's the best times to be contacting them? Be confident, guys. Relax. Be yourself. And realize these are people too. I understand that it's going to be a little bit nerve-wracking for you, but again, if you be yourself, come prepared, you're going to do great. A couple questions a coach might ask you. And again, these are going to vary, these are going to differ, but coming prepared of answering, hey, why are you interested in playing for my program, for my school? What are you planning to major in? If you don't know some of these questions, guys, be honest, be upfront. That's okay. What other schools are you looking at this time? That's really going to show them, are you being recruited by other programs? Are you in demand right now? What's the strength of your golf game? What's weaknesses? And again, be open, be honest. How do you stay active in the winter months? What's your schedule look like for this summertime? Do you guys do anything fitness or workout related? When you plan to make your final college decision? So again, the first time, it may not be the easiest thing answering some of these questions, but it's like anything. The more that you can do it, the better that you're going to get at it. So like I said, they're going to ask you a variety of athletic, academic questions. Do your best to prepare. And above all, just give them the honest truth, with your answers. And really, everyone, with that, I hope that this has been helpful. And like I said, this is just touching the surface. But if you have specific questions relating to emailing coaches, calling them, let me know. Email me directly. Go to highschoolgolf.org. We have a ton of great content. We have blogs. We have webinars. We have even information now in terms of finding different types of scholarships available for you out there, either when it comes to golf programs, what types of programs are available, varsity club, etc. So again, I'm here to help. That's my background. Wishing you all the best. Hope you guys have a great holiday season with your family, and keep up the great work, and looking forward to seeing you guys again next month. Thanks so much.